Hi, besties. Welcome back to the Bestie Talk podcast. I'm your host, Kianna Jit. And you guys, today, this episode is the 50th episode of Bestie Talk. Oh my God. I swear to God, we were literally just celebrating 25 episodes like yesterday. So it's absolutely insane to me that this is the 50th episode of Bestie Talk. Make sure you guys are listening to the whole episode, y'all. Don't listen to everything that I have to say today, but there is a special announcement at the end of today's episode. So if you want to listen to it, make sure you're watching the whole episode or listening to the whole episode because I got a lot of things I have to say today. So you probably listened or looked at this title of this episode and were like, excuse me, I know this is not Kianna talking like this. I know this is not Bestie Talk talking like this. Excuse me, where the hell am I? What the hell did I subscribe to? But yes, you are in the right space. You are in the right place today. What I'm going to be talking about today is not about our physical appearance. It's about our energetic aura. And when I say ugly, when I'm talking, if y'all ever hear me say, oh, that girl was ugly, or oh, this person acting ugly, or whatever the case may be, and I'm using the word ugly, I want you to know that I never, ever, 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 ever mean somebody's physical appearance, because I believe that nobody is physically ugly, but they can very much be energetically ugly. And some bitches out here are energetically uglier than a muffa because holy shit. And we are going to be completely just kind of unpacking what energetically ugly means today. But I also want you guys to listen. Listen when I say this. You can be energetically ugly. I was energetically ugly. I can still be energetically ugly. We can all be energetically ugly, but we have to be able to acknowledge it to be able to change it. So if you are going to be hearing today's episode and you get a little bit mad and you get a little bit triggered and you get a little bit like I'm going to project and be like, this girl doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about, or trying to yell at me because I'm calling you ugly, but I'm not calling you physically ugly. I'm calling maybe your actions and how you are energetically ugly. That's not a me problem, honey. That's a you problem. So I need you to go fix that. And we're going to fix that in today's episode. So don't be getting your panties up in a twist and turning me off because you don't want to hear the shit I have to say. You're going to sit down and listen to what I have to say today because you're not going to be energetically ugly no more. Okay? Okay. Energetically ugly is when somebody is completely a negative person, somebody who is constantly being like an energetic vampire, someone who always got some negative ass shit to say, someone who is just not nice, who literally doesn't have a nice or empathetic bone in their body. They're just energetically ugly. That is what I'm talking about today. My first encounter with energetically ugly, I was talking to a good friend of mine who is very spiritual. And I was talking about this Instagram baddie. I was like, oh my God, she's so beautiful, y'all. She is so beautiful. Wow. Like, I want to be like her when I grow up. And my spiritual bestie was like, she's ugly. And I was like, like, I literally was like, girl, what the hell? First of all, have you seen her? Second of all, we don't talk about like that around here. What the hell's wrong with you? And she explained to me energetically ugly and like spiritually and her aura and what she is about and who she is to her core is ugly because she knows this person on a deeper level. And it made so much sense to me. And I was like, well, at first, for real, I was like, bitch, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I was like, what the hell is you talking about? And then later on, it started to make more sense to me. I kind of kept her ideas in my head as the day went on, as weeks went on. And I started to kind of encounter more and more energetically ugly people in my life. And I was like, wait a fucking minute. It does not matter if your face card is lethal. If you are a negative ass person on the inside, you are ugly. Your energy and your aura is ugly. It don't matter how cute your face card is, or if your body is tea, or you got a million Louis bags and you are what society deems as beautiful, or that girl or it girl. You aren't if you are energetically ugly. And energetically ugly is somebody who is negative as fuck, or who constantly gives their energy and their aura to men who don't deserve it, or to people that ain't shit, or they're putting themselves in situations where they aren't they aren't being valued and they aren't being respected, and they are constantly in situations or in places that make their aura dwindle. And when I say those situations, I'm talking about men who you're the side chick to this man, but you're okay with it because he's big and bad and you feel like you're a baddie. No, honey, you are making your energy ugly as fuck. And I will stand on that 100%. If you are sitting around here and okaying somebody treating you like shit, or also that's even with friends too. I'm going to tell you guys about a story that hurt me bad. It hurt me real bad. It still kind of hurts me to this day. So about like maybe 2 to 3 years ago, I was talking to a friend who has another friend, and this other friend used to come to me as a service provider, as a waxer when she was coming to me for waxing. And she said that she would never ever come back to me again because of my energy, because of my aura. Like, I apparently was really energetically ugly to her at that time. And my friend had told me that this girl had said that. And you guys, I remember I was sitting in the middle of Hawaii when she told me that, and I cried. Tears came down my eyes. Like, I was like crying. Like, I wasn't mad. I wasn't like, fuck that bitch. Why the fuck would she say that? No, I cried. And the reason why I cried was because it was 1000% true. 100% true. But it still made me sad for that version of Kianna, because that version of Kianna was with and around people who were energetically ugly. Girls that talk shit about people, girls that were always mean. They were straight up mean girls, people who were always competing, people who were always negative. Like, I was surrounded by it, and it literally made me energetically ugly. And people can catch on to that. The reason why I'm talking to you guys about this today is because people catch on to it. People that randomly don't start fucking with you anymore, or people who are like, oh, like I don't like her. I don't like her energy. And you're like, what the fuck? Why are these people not liking me? Why are these people mad at me? Why the people, I always got haters. Babe, it's because you're energetically ugly. Your energy is draining. Your energy is causing people around you to be like, oh, like, I don't want to deal with that. And what's sad is there's a real you underneath there, because I know for a fact there's a real you underneath there, because you're listening to this podcast. I know for a fact because you want to better yourself. You want to be a better person. You want to elevate. Okay, so I know there's a good person underneath you, but sometimes we've got a fucking layers and layers and layers of energy and other people that have put shit around us, or that we're constantly surrounding ourselves with. And yes, it made me so sad for that version of Kianna, and it made me like, oh my God. First of all, the first thought that ran through my head was, I am so sad for that version of me. Second thought that went through my head was, how many other people experienced that version of me? I was so upset. So upset. And again, it wasn't like, fuck that bitch, she was talking shit about me. Because honestly, she wasn't talking shit. She was telling the truth. And a lot of these girls out here be getting mad about somebody talking about them. Listen, the only time it's talking shit is when somebody is talking about something that is not true. That's the only time it's talking shit. If somebody is talking about you and it is the truth, honey, you cannot get mad that somebody is out there talking the truth about you. Be mad at yourself because you've given them the ammo. You have given them the thing to talk shit, quote unquote, about. Okay? And I couldn't do that. I couldn't sit here and get mad about somebody talking about their experience with me, knowing damn well that experience was probably the truth. Knowing damn well I didn't even like my own energy at that moment in time. That version of Kianna, I hated that version of Kianna. That version of Kianna didn't like her family. Her family didn't like her energy. Her husband didn't even like her energy. Everything around me. Okay. So I know for a fact that what this girl was saying was the truth. I can't sit here and get mad at her for her speaking her truth about her experience with me. So it made me so upset, made me sad, made me cry. I did reflection. I did the shadow work. I did all of that, all of that, right? But, this idea of energetically ugly has been on my mind heavy for the past couple of weeks. And I've been like, okay, y'all, when am I going to talk about this on the podcast? Because the more it's been on my mind, the more I am seeing in society, in day-to-day life, holy shit, there is a lot of girls out here. There's a lot of people out here who are just energetically ugly. Okay. And I want you guys to also use your discernment and when I say discernment, I mean intuition. Okay. So that little nagging voice that's inside your head that's telling you, hey, that person is energetically ugly, or that person, their energy or their aura just don't sit right with you. Walk away, walk the fuck away, because their energy, it can leak onto you. My energy, when it was ugly as hell, leaked onto the people that were around me. So the girl that saw that and didn't want to fuck with me anymore and didn't want to come get waxed by me anymore, more power to you, honey, because my energy could have leaked onto her. And that's not right. If she's trying to elevate and she's trying to be better in herself, then she needs to be able to remove herself from situations that there's ugly energy around. And you need to be able to do the same thing. So sometimes that's going to mean your friends. Sometimes that's going to mean your family. Sometimes that's going to mean your man. Sometimes that's going to mean your sneaky link. People who are around you, that their energy is ugly, that their energy is draining. It's going to mean the people that are around you, and it's going to suck and it's going to hurt, but you have to do it if you truly want to elevate. And if you care about how your energy is perceived and how you affect other people. Because don't give me that bullshit of like, oh, I don't care how people think of me and I don't care this, I don't care that. Please do not. Please do not. Please do not. Please do not. Okay. Because one thing about me is I'm going to say I care about what people think about me. And not because, oh my God, Kianna's so vain. Like, oh my God, I just care so much about what people think about me. No, it's because I want to help people. I want people to see me and to come into contact with me and to feel my energy and leave being a better person, feeling better about themselves, feeling refreshed, feeling happy. That's the type of person I want to be. So yes, I do in fact care about what people think of me or how they perceive me out in public or online or whatever the case may be. I care about it. So I care so much about that. So then I don't want to surround myself with people who are energetically ugly, and I'm not ashamed about it, and neither should you be. So if you care truly about what people think about you, even if it's a vain thing, if you're like, no, I do care about what people think about me, I want a good social media presence, or I want to be popular, or I want this, or whatever the case may be. If you actually care about the way people think about you, then you need to understand, you need to look up what's around you. And not because, oh my God, I got to surround myself with the best of the best. No, you got to surround yourself with the best of the best energetically. Okay. People who are going to be good for you, people who are going to add value to you instead of taking away, because that side guy that you have, that sneaky link, that toxic ass ex, or that toxic friend, they are not adding value to you, honey. They are taking away from you. They are making you energetically ugly. You may not be somebody who is energetically ugly, or maybe your aura is of light, but you are constantly surrounding yourself with negative ass people, because unfortunately these negative people, they feed off of people who are of light. They feed off of people who have a good aura or have good energy, and they take as much energy as they can possibly take from you until what? Until you turn into the same negative dark person that they are. So you need to take a look. You need to do some auditing around the people who are around you and look at, hey, are they energetically adding stuff to me, or are they taking away from me? Are they energetically ugly, and are they making me energetically ugly? Now, if you're the one that's been listening, you're like raising your hand really slowly and like, wait a minute, I think I might be the energetically ugly person. What the fuck do I do? How do I get rid of it? How do I get energetically pretty? What is going on? Don't worry. Like I said, been there, done that. We're gonna talk about how the hell you're going to fix your energy and your aura and make it back to being a pretty bitch, because that is what you are. You are a pretty bitch, okay? It doesn't matter if your energy is a little ugly right now. It's okay. You are a pretty bitch deep down inside. We just got to pull her out. We got to pull her out, yank her out, find her under all that rubbish and get her back out onto the playing field. Okay. Number one, like I said, you need to, because more than likely, if you are the one that's energetically ugly, you are surrounding yourself with people that are what? Energetically ugly. Like I had said about me in the beginning, I was surrounded by all the people, like all the friends that I had, y'all. They were the most energetically ugly human beings I've ever met in my entire life. And I will say it with my motherfucking chest. Okay. They were the ugliest. They were competitive. They were evil. They were dark. They were mean. They were cruel people. So you need to look at who's around you. Like I said, do some auditing. Look at who's around you. Are these people energetically pretty? Are they energetically ugly? And clean house. You know what you need to do with that, okay? You know what you need to do. And if not, there's a friendship episode somewhere down below, okay? Next thing you need to do is look at the things that you are consuming. And I'm not talking about food or anything like that. I'm talking about like your music. I'm talking about your TV shows, your podcasts, your every single thing that you are consuming and teaching you who to be or teaching you how to be you. What is it that you're consuming that might not be the most positive thing for you? And yes, we're all going to have like our vices and our things that we love. For me, it's Law and Order SVU. Love me some SVU. But let's be for real. That is not going to make me energetically pretty. Is it really? Like if I'm sitting there and I'm constantly watching a show about rapists and murderers and child molesters and all that shit, do I really think that I'm going to be energetically pretty? Probably not. So you need to look at everything that you are consuming, because everything that you are consuming, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's just a tiny ass little piece, it is going to eventually affect who you are on an everyday basis. It's going to affect your energy, and it's also draining you. Every single thing, right? So need you to look at everything that you're consuming and then everything you are giving your energy to. And that's with work, that's your creative outlets, that's your friends, that's your family, that's, your relationships, every single thing. You need to look at how you are giving your energy, because somebody who is energetically pretty is somebody who is creative, who allows their creativity to flow, who welcomes happiness, who is happy, who is positive, who is blissful, who doesn't live their life in hatefulness, who doesn't live their life with jealousy, who doesn't live their life comparing themselves to other people. You need to look at how you are giving your energy out to everything. Every little thing. I'm talking every little thing, even your traumas, okay? Your traumas from way back when, way back when, okay? Affect how you live your life every single day moving forward. So for me, I have a strong abandonment issue wound, huge from my father. And it changes and it affects how I live my life every single day. And if I continue to allow it truly to affect me and like hold me down, allowing my traumas to dictate my life and allow those abandonment issues to creep back in, I would have never left the toxic ass friends that I had in the beginning that I was talking about that made me energetically ugly. I would have never left them because I have these huge abandonment wounds. So and if I would have let that happen, I'm giving the energy to those abandonment issues. So then what am I doing? I'm staying in the energetically ugly energy. So I needed to cut off the energy that I'm giving to the abandonment issue wound, so that way I can walk away from the people that are making me energetically ugly. So you need to be able to look at the traumas that you have and how much energy you are giving each trauma and each wound and each thing that you live your life with and how you live your life by, and stop giving your energy to it, so that way you can cut off the things that are making you energetically ugly. It's not going to be forever. Listen, okay? Like I said, I was energetically ugly for a minute there. Like I had the other day, maybe like a couple weeks ago, I should say, my sister told me, like, you are so much better. Like you genuinely are so much better. Like you're so much more kind. You're so much more nicer. You're like, she was just giving me all these compliments. I was like, oh my God, like, thank you. It's like, you know how it feels like when you've been working out and you've been doing like a diet and somebody tells you you're looking good. Okay. That's kind of what it was like to get a compliment on your energy, how much better it is when you've been doing all of the trauma work, you've been doing all the shadow work, and you've been really working on yourself. That's like the ultimate compliment. It literally made me feel so good inside and warm and fuzzy. I was like, oh my God, stop. Like, it was amazing. And people will do that for you. People will give you those same compliments once you start to work on yourself. But nobody is going to give no compliment to no girl who is going to continue to sit in her traumas and never try to elevate herself ever. If you continue to stay in where you're at and stay in the place of allowing your traumas to dictate your life and allowing yourself to be energetically ugly, you are going to be that bitch that people complain about all the time. I'm sorry, I have to be the bearer of bad news, but you are going to be her. So this is your wake up call to wake the fuck up and to not be her. Because you will wake up 20 years from now and being like, holy shit, I am that miserable ass bitch that everybody complains about in the office. I am that 40-year-old lady that is fighting with the 20-year-old girl that comes into the office and is threatening to take her job. You do not want to be that, okay? So in order to not be her, you got to clean up your energy, homegirl. You've got to, because you are not going to end up being like her. Not if I have anything to do with it. One more thing that I have with energetically ugliness, okay? You will have days where you feel energetically ugly. Today is one of those days for me. When I say I had the most uphill, downhill roller coaster of a fucking day, y'all wouldn't even believe me if I told you, okay? I had some amazing news this morning, a prayer that I have been praying damn near 3 times a day for like 4 months for this prayer to be answered. And it was answered this morning. It was like such a hallelujah moment for me. I was so happy. I was on such a high just for a string of unfortunate events to happen literally right after. I mean, like the amount of things that happened within like 3 hours was absolutely insane. And I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to get on this couch today and talk about being energetically ugly and how to get away from it? Because honey, I was energetically hideous today. I was like, oh, like I was not who y'all are seeing right now. Okay. You're going to have moments like that. You're going to have days like that, but you need to decide, am I going to continue to be energetically ugly? That's what I had to tell myself. Am I going to continue to be ugly right now? Am I going to continue to have a badass attitude and be mad at the universe and be mad at the world and everybody that's in it? Or am I going to flip the script? Am I going to be the pretty bitch that I know that I am and get up on this couch and prove to these girls that you don't need to be energetically ugly no more? I was once there, and we're going to flip the script and we're going to be pretty bitches. What am I going to do? What am I going to really fucking do? And what am I doing? I'm sitting on this fucking couch and I'm teaching you how to be a pretty bitch. Or not even teaching you how to be a pretty bitch. I'm teaching you how to uncover your pretty bitch, okay? So when you have energetically ugly days, it's okay, but you need to understand that the only difference between you having a complete energetically ugly ass day or a pretty day or switching it around is you. You are the only thing standing in between you having a good ass day or you having a bad ass motherfucking day. You can make that change. You just have to decide that you are going to make that change, okay? And when you are living your life energetically pretty, when you are leading your life with your best foot forward and working on yourself, your energy stays like that. Yes, you have bad days, but most of the time you are of positive energy. When I walked up in the salon, y'all, 2 of my friends literally stopped me and they're like, oh my God, you look so pretty. And I'm like, feeling like the fucking Grinch or like the Grudge. I felt like the girl from the Grudge. That's literally what I felt like. I was like, ugh, like mad and angry. Sandy, bitch. I was Sandy from fucking SpongeBob. If you know, you know. If you watched the Ego episode, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And they told me that and I was like, it kind of stopped me in my tracks. I'm like, wait, I am a pretty bitch. You're right. Because I have been working on my aura, because I've been trying energetically for a long fucking time to work on this shit. And it's still there. It's like if you have been on a crash fucking diet for the past like 10 months and you eat a cheeseburger, your body doesn't go away, right? That body that you've been working on for so long doesn't go away because you had that one cheeseburger. Okay. So if you have that one ugly energetically day, it's okay, because all the work that you did, it doesn't go away at the snap of a finger, okay? So let your ugly day be its ugly day. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty day. But that is the end of today's episode. And if you are still here, if you are waiting for this big announcement, I just want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart because today's episode was the last episode for season 1 of Bestie Talk. We are wrapping up season 1, and honestly am so I'm honestly so fucking proud of myself, and I'm proud of you, but I'm proud of myself because I am still doing this thing. You guys, you don't know how hard it is to get on this couch every single week and be able to talk my shit, because there's days that I feel like shit and there's days that I feel amazing. Dealing with the death of my grandma, dealing with a lot of transitional things in my life. This season has definitely helped me. It's helped me grow so much, and getting all of the messages and comments, DMs, all of that about you, from you guys telling me how much Bestie Talk has helped you, is literally the reason why I do this. It is truly my calling, and I am so happy and grateful for you guys and for helping and for being the reason why I'm doing this, because it's literally for you. Like, all of this is literally for you. So I just want to say I am so happy. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. But that also means season 2 is coming, y'all. And you guys, when I say you're not ready for season 2, I'm coming at you with a whole new vibe. Okay, this is the last episode that you were going to see Bestie Talk look like this. I'm not going to give much hints, but it's giving glamour. Okay, we're just going to say it's giving glamour. I cannot wait to see you guys for season 2. We're going to be taking like a 2-week little break. I'm not going to say when, but Bestie Talk will be back very, very soon. Don't get scared now. I'm still coming back. We're just doing a lot of things behind the fucking scenes. So make sure you guys are following like on TikTok and Instagram, because there is so many things that have been going on behind the scenes for Bestie Talk. Like, y'all don't even know. I can't wait to finally like just say everything that I've been doing, because I feel like I've been working on this season 2 rebrand for a very long time. It's been in my mind for a very long time, and I'm so excited to see it finally being executed. It's like, it's itching that part of my brain, and it's amazing. But I love you guys so much. I don't know why it's making me very emotional. But thank you guys for watching season 1 of Bestie Talk, and I will see you guys season 2 of Bestie Talk in a couple of weeks. I love you guys so fucking much. Thank you. Bye.